Hello everybody! Welcome back, welcome back. Hi Kikyo, hi Come Stranger, hi Alem, and Okairi! Okay-san, welcome back, especially to you. Hi Haruyukito! Welcome, thank you everybody for joining me. Once again, I'm sorry I had to push this stream back a day. Glasses, yes, in honor of my pair, the arm snapping off. And I needed to wear a new pair. The whole arm just snapped off. Oh, don't lose tracking already. Already. There we go. Hi Smoky Meadows, I'm a very old man. Welcome. Hi King of Antarctica, welcome. Have I been? Quiet week, because I was sort of under the weather. I had a bit of a fever. So really quiet, honestly. I don't have much fun stuff to report. The glasses snapping was probably the most exciting thing that happened, but really low-key. I'm just thinking, but just chilling mostly, and we'll say doing VTuber training. I've been working on stuff in the background. I know I say that a lot, but I am, and I have something. I hope I have something cool to show you soon. The membership badges I've commissioned are turning out really well, so that's really exciting. And I commissioned something new that I hope, an illustration I want to use for the new model debut sometime, because I have some stuff planned for that, but all sorts of stuff. Hi Simon, did I say hello to everyone? Hi Fortune Cookie, welcome. Anything to say about the PM stream? I want to save that for when we're actually at a PM. Oh, let's actually get this loaded, because this always takes a moment. There was actually an update, a performance update, so let's hope that this actually... We'll see if that changes anything. Even when I play this game, OBS actually lags a little bit. It's definitely tough. The PM stream, and then I'll look at that. I'll save most of my thoughts for when we actually have the PM stream, which should be next week. But very excited for stuff coming up. I don't know if it quite beats how funny the LCB, LC2 reveal stream was for me, because that was still incredible. But it was something else. If you're not a big gacha person, sort of these reveal streams are sort of a big deal. I've watched the Grand Blue ones. Grand Blue, they have entire events. I know the Hoyoverse games, they have streams for every new update, and the voice actors are all play their characters and stuff. There's Fat Channel for Fire Emblem, and then we get the director with a bad webcam and mic going over a PowerPoint. Never change. This is what I'm here for. I'm the biggest, I'm the smallest. So valid. Absolutely valid. But I want to save more of my thoughts to probably next week, but when we get the event. But I'm excited to keep talking about that. Green marker. Incredible. Scuff streams are the best stream. It was really something to wake up. I didn't stay up or wake up early for it. And I go to the live tab on the Project Moon channel, and I see 3 streams, and the first one's 10 seconds, and the second one is 8 seconds. Oh, I think I can see what happened there. And then the actual an hour and a half stream. And then they left those streams up. They're down now, but the fact that they were still up Incredible. Horses in the sky. So we have a couple things. Oh, we have but this I couldn't actually figure out what to do. Hi, Scrubbo Wagons, welcome. Memory Horizon. Oh yeah, this one we couldn't continue. I don't think there was something we could do yet. Price of Friendship. This one we just got. We have these two. These ones we were limited by. We didn't have Dimension Force word available. And I do want to continue with this one, and I checked. I believe we need Dimension Force word 4 and 5. Okay, so we do a 4. Oh, I always forget the scroll bar. We have... Let's see, can we get to... Cost 2, and then what's that gonna cost 2 or 3? Well, we can start it. And then we also have, I believe we can just go and do, I guess we can finish this quest probably first. Although I was sort of apprehensive about where it was going. But I guess we'll finish this off. Okay, come on, keyboard. There we go. Bye, Rasputin. And where... Okay, going all the way down there. And then we do have main story and such, but I was very compelled by the sort of investigation quest we were doing, so I want to go back to that if we can. Is this the right... Are we in the right time? Okay. I'm gonna turn the volume up for me as well. One sec. I see it's fairly quiet. One sec. That should be a bit better. Oh yeah, okay, so we can go up here finally. This quest, we're sort of investigating the secret society and the WAS. And the thing I was sort of apprehensive about is they're bringing in a lot of like real world conspiracy theories to sort of fuel this anti-Thaumaturge sentiment. However, one of the points they're making in the, like, pamphlets is that Thaumaturges are secretly manipulating people. Come back. Thaumaturges are secretly manipulating people so they can rule over society. I think that's what they said. However, I don't think the metaphor quite, or the allegory even, necessarily works when that's literally what we've been doing in the game. But maybe the writing will do something interesting with that. And there could be sort of a interesting piece of development for Victor's character. About him being a manipulative person, but let's see where we go. Photo of a woman. The woman in the picture is about 30 years old. Words of longing and vengeance have left deep, savagely sharp scratches on the film. Each and every insult addressed at Thaumaturges, uttered so often they become mechanical, only made those scratches deeper. Now I believe we need to talk to you. Oh, there are some particles though. Unfinished banner. I can bet this one will be the prettiest of all. This is Trace Familiar, skeptical person. Reluctance stood in the way of finishing the work on time. Misconceptions about the task caused frustration. Okay. Now we can talk to you.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
Oh, we still have something else. But this one's... Maybe we do have to ask the other person first. This one's yellow, so I don't want to do it yet.
I won't bother you anymore.
And regardless, I hope everybody did have a good rest of their week last week and a good start of this week. Hello.
What are you sniffing around here for?
Let us get into a discussion about him and the WAS.
This society of yours is funny. You must not deal with many actual problems in your lives.
You're the real problem. We're fighting for a world free of such vermin. And soon, we will win. No one will fall victim to temperaments or magic anymore.
Okay, there's a lot we can ask, but these are all yellow. Ask about the woman's photo. Bring up the resurrected bodies hoax. I am curious about that. The TypeScript, I don't actually remember that. And the letter from the World Society, that one was kind of interesting. Some good, some bad. Still alive, so mostly good. Good. Balanced, I would say the same. I'm curious about the resurrected bodies hoax.
You went to great lengths to orchestrate the whole story about a dead Thaumaturge whose evil energy causes the corpses in the cemetery to rise.
I just brought attention to a genuine threat. I demonstrated what might happen in the future if we kept burying Thaumaturges among normal people.
Says who?
A friend told me.
I'm sorry, I'm drinking some tea. I'm sorry that's making the model freak out a little bit. Let's ask about the woman's photo. Okay, so this is working.
Who's the woman in the photograph? Is this your wife?
Yes. And let's leave it at that. I will not talk about her, especially with someone like you. She suffered enough because of people like you.
Keep pushing.
I know she left you. She preferred someone else. A Thaumaturge.
He put a spell on her. She left me and the children. That damn magician destroyed my family.
Almost certain the reason she left was different.
Personal vendetta. What was this? Wojmierz confessed that his beloved left him for Thaumaturge. He believes she was manipulated into doing so. He doesn't know squat. Wojmierz's personal feud with the Thaumaturge led him to take the helm of the WAS. In order to incite the same kind of hate in others, Wojmierz, with Lech's help, orchestrated a display featuring resurrected corpses. Interestingly, the core WAS members have distanced themselves from such methods. Okay, so this is going a little better than I thought. If you are this does sort of lean into more, it's just scapegoating Thaumaturges rather than confront the actual truth.
How dare you explain how the world works to me? Do you think you're better than me?
Now we're talking. I can see you wrote a book. I wonder what sources you used.
My own experience. This is all based on real life.
Let's cite one of the quotes. Always good to bring out the citations.
Thaumaturges, social dregs with minds twisted by magic, take revenge on random people for the subconsciously perceived suffering. I know some people with twisted minds. They hire people to dig corpses out of graves.
And let's refer to the letter from the World Society.
It's interesting that even the World Anti-Thaumaturge Society doesn't want to have anything to do with you.
Everyone knows they've been infiltrated by temperamancers and dragon serpents. Otherwise, they would listen to me.
Ah, the dragon serpents, yes, that explains it.
You're responsible for all the suffering in this world. For war and hunger. I know, even though the authorities hide it from us. But soon, people will see the truth and admit I'm right.
What you're saying is very dangerous, for you as well. There would be so much less confusion if you didn't carry it within you. We can still fix it.
What did you do to me?
Hi Luna the Frostwolf. Welcome. Look, we won't finally. A consequence for the pride. A proud answer. It not only draws from your pride flaw, but also feeds it, but you won't be able to say it because your pride is too low. You gotta work harder. We're locked out. Sorry, I'm just excited to see this. Because I've been so curious about how this pride system works. I'll explain that you've set him free from a flaw.
I've rid you of something that was controlling you. The overgrown flaw related to fanaticism wasn't letting you think straight.
What do you mean, rid?
See, you no longer feel the heat of hatred. You don't have to fight anymore. You can breathe easy.
I want you to go now. And I don't want to see you ever again.
I promise. Unless you commission more digging.
Oh no, did we miss out on speaking to the woman? Oops. Oh, but now we have fanaticism. Fanaticism. Oh, increases the word dimension force by 1. We needed that. Without it, perhaps we will gain some more clarity. I'm really curious how these are gonna play into things. And this is the first time I think we've gotten one that's not associated with a salutor. Enhanced by flaws, scheming, fanaticism. Okay, well now, I wanted to talk to you. That woman had some options that weren't unlocked yet, so you must have still been missing. Yeah. There wasn't anything else in here though. Too bad. Unless it required me to do that other dialogue first. But that's okay. What's over here? A lipstick, a metal case with a carmine color. The case fell out of a carriage window. Well, maybe she shouldn't have fixed her makeup while she was drunk. Passionate words have settled on the lid. Pleadings for her to go with him. Promises that she would become famous as a dancer in the new world, and that everyone would envy her. That did work out a little better than I was expecting. I mean, it's still a little... When you're trying to do, like, metaphors to do with oppression, you can have them sort of fall apart when there's legitimate reasons for people to be fearful, I would say. And again, to, like, particularly bring up the manipulation thing when that's what we've been doing all game. There's probably some interesting directions to go with that, but... I was a little worried. I wouldn't quite dig into that. I'm gonna type this. Oh yes, I understood you meant Luna Frost. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I mean, it was an easy sell to me. I like these sorts of adventure type games, and then having like historical part and a sort of magic part. And King Thaumaturge, I have a question about how your VODs work. Some of your streams, like your most recent Fallout New Vegas one, live chat replays and supported. Sometimes no, it should be. Sometimes that one I wanted to make a little edit to it. And unfortunately, when I do that, I've had to do it drops the live chat, which is very unfortunate because I've had to lose it sometimes. Occasionally I've had to like blur stuff on screen because I wasn't prepared and such, just to be careful with YouTube. And then it drops and then you lose all the chat mate. One of the things I'm commissioning for my new model is a sort of proper overlay that will let me have a chat box. So hoping that will help. That will mitigate the issue, so at least they'll be remaining on screen chat. And no, I haven't read Murder on the Orient Express. I don't know if I have time. I don't mind that we have a bit more time for me to read Don Quixote because I've sort of been wrapped up with reading stuff for my thesis.
Sweet Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should.
The WAS won't be a problem anymore.
First of all, the WAS won't mess around here anymore.
Did you send them to hell where they belong?
As a result of your decisions, this path is closed. No.
Hell will wait for them a little longer. We made a deal.
Did we?
What? So they'll get away with it? Where's the justice? Ugh. But now that it's all over, would you be so kind as to make a donation? For the cemetery, of course. And to make sure important notices reach you as quickly in the future.
Sure.
I'll be gracious. Please write a letter to my sister. She'll send you a check.
Thank you for looking kindly on an honest man. If you do expire someday, I'll get you the most exquisite hearse. God bless, Mr. Shulsky.
Almost there. Managing our money, is not that difficult when we actually do not seem to be in charge of any of it. Yeah, I think they've talked to you. So now let's go back to this one, and I think we should be able to do it properly. Off to Plovizhla. And if you like this game, you like Vamp. Oh, I've heard of that one. Was it by like the Life is Strange company? Oh. Oh right, it's raining. Exception available. Make a save here. In the sky. Here's why it's called that. Here we go. Okay. Broken bottles. A floor covered in broken glass. A throwing competition without a target. In addition to the bottles, he also threw words full of resignation and bitterness. They were joined in their flight by a sense of duty, the satisfaction of a job well done, and the last shred of heart he once had for the job. doesn't want to lose it, but can he manage to hold on to it? This is Commissioner. I'm remembering to move my head this time. And the police hat. Oh yes, you can't see this one. Crumpled and tossed into the mud. Maybe it can be washed. Cursing, he angrily sent the symbol of his work where it belonged. Alone, against everyone. What's the point in trying? Someone without ambition and without conscience will always come along and give a heartless order. To do things faster, to do more, but never to do them better. Dying Flame. It's not too late to convince Pilavin. Is this Pilavin? He doesn't believe Kayetan is guilty and would like to find the true killer. The will to fight is still smoldering in him. I just need to rekindle the flame. Oh! That's... okay, that's the bar. Hello. Let's manipulate.
All the joints in Povishla, you walk into this one again.
Oh, proud. Let's inspire. Inspire is a kinder term than manipulate.
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
You're right. The dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance.
Yeah.
Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it. I'll tell you the rest of the story there.
Yeah, let's do a proud answer now. Point out that you didn't believe in your spell casting.
See, I'm not that bad at spellcasting. Viktor Szulski, Thaumaturge.
No
Antoni
reaction.
Nigorovich Pilevin.
Lead the way.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge.
I mean, this is why I like detective games, but having a very specific... oh, articles over there, but I guess we can go back, because I don't want to lose sight of you. But... I mean, I thought this was... really from the beginning, this was going to be some sort of investigative game. But... you might as well have a proper murder mystery. If you give us the system. Particles. Or sparklies. Oh yeah, we do need a better toggle. Instead of awkwardly. Go on in. Are you coming in with me? Ice house. Oh, here you go. No door opening animation. Let's examine.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman. Ну, Thaumaturge. За дело.
Last victim's body. Cold. Butchered. Reeks of blood and fish. His name was that... Tajuj... Yocha? I need to hear that. Can I hear that again? No, I don't think we can play them. Aha! Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a heat of living fingers imprinted on the dead skin, frosted by rapid breathing. Someone has dragged the body towards the nightly ripple of the river. The trip was short, the effort passing, the satisfaction wild, the contempt boundless. Face familiar, fisherman. Examine the body.
He has multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died. But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
I remember it was kind of interesting in LA Noire. I was interested in what technology they did already have for investigation and what they didn't. What was the show called? Life on Mars? That was another thing. I like the aspect of it. Cause that I always like this aspect of trying to investigate with the more limited options, just seeing how those things did work out. Let's take a closer look at the pebbles in the eye sockets.
I presume it's his trademark.
Yes, he always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
Pebble? It's a kind of jank-looking corpse. I'd rather it look kind of silly than hyper-realistic, given the... Oh, don't lose tracking. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's been so funky recently. Rather than some hyper-realism, given the subject matter. Left by the fisherman in the victim's eye socket, and obviously trace familiar fisherman. The pebble with dried blood on it is surrounded by echoes of obsessive thoughts. Someone has shoved it into an empty eye socket, wondering why they hesitated so long if it was so satisfying. Memories filled with pain fluttered in the head like fat moths. Ask about the victim's personal belongings.
Any personal items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento of her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Ask about the previous victims.
Pyreha wasn't the fisherman's first victim.
Yeah,
What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well. Which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the bank?
Did he have a family?
I doubt.
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
All right, the autopsy's over. When did Pyreha's wife report he was missing?
She admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the moonshine.
Wait until nightfall. Let's go for the wedding ring. Is there anything else in here? Nope. And talk. I thought there was another dialogue option. I mean, I'll see you later. I was rather expecting it to be a local, however, let's go here. However, I can't really, I'm trying to recall who we've met outside of Kayatown. We met the kids. We haven't had like that many deep interactions with characters around here, I don't think. So it's hard to I mean, I mean, you can always break the rules, but it should be someone mentioned earlier in the story, but can't really recall how many people we've met. The last dialogue option was about if you had family. That's what I thought. That's what I was assuming. But thank you for confirming. What do we have here? A bench. Oh, trace familiar fisherman. A wooden seat overlooking the house of the fisherman's last victim. Wood that is split from cold, 1,000 storms, and the scorching sun holds more than just sand in its cracks. There's a hateful thought in the grain. Someone was just surprised the house didn't stink with those fish. Oh, what do we have here? We have an advertisement. Funeral parlor. It arranges funerals ranging from the humble to the most extravagant, very low prices. Hello.
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 I can't stand this weather. Can I help you?
We'll do these other options first. Seen anyone suspicious here lately?
Have you seen anyone suspicious here lately?
Other than you? This is Powiśle. Everyone's suspicious here.
Let's ask what she's selling.
What are you selling?
My late husband's junk. I don't need to look at all of this if I can't look at him.
Offer condolences.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No point brooding over it. The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I think I've said it before, but I love the sort of exaggerated movements, the like throwing the arms up for every little dialogue option. Asked to see her husband's wedding ring. Let's see how this goes over.
Do you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
What jewelry? Look at me. I had Pieleha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop. Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
At Browarno Street.
Okay.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was... I was expecting a little more, but that's fine. I guess a pawn shop is always fun, but let's see where the particles are coming from. There we go. Oh, just a receipt. Purchase of 25 bales of denim, with quotation marks. Material from Millie and Rouse Co. Factory. Signed J. Matthews. Oh, a receipt for an order of fabrics from America. The word success, breakthrough, and lucrative business dance around it like review fabrics. The fabric, which is gaining popularity in America as clothing for workers, is also likely to catch on here, and no one has heard of it yet. Still a visionary, he can already see the headlines of the newspaper article. Wonder if that will... Where am I going? Wonder how that will play. That will come into the story. But otherwise, that's just fun, fun little world building. Historical details. That's probably the better term. Pawn shop, let's see. Pawn shop! Buy, sell, exchange, pawn loans, pledge anything. Open from dawn till dusk. Guess all we need to do is look at it. Oh, cute! I want to examine more. Hello, pawn shop owner.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How
Well,
can I
hello.
help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
Oh, something continues to elude you. Oh, this was another quest, I think. Ask him if he remembers a certain loan shark from Povizhla.
Do you remember Mieszko Setsemin? He was a lone shark around here.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Setsemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck. And so, life goes on here in Povizhla.
So this maybe could be about a different quest, possibly, but let's mention the ring.
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems? Bangles? Spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
What does a magician need a ring like that for?
Why do you need to know?
Why does a pawnbroker need to know things like that?
I do have one, but it's not for sale. It brings me luck.
Threatening. I was gonna say, we're not necessarily going into that, but, I think we only really need to look at it, don't we? Or just, like, hold it? To observe Dead Man's Talisman, the pawnbroker is very happy that the ring previously belonged to a dead man. He believes that such an item will bring him good luck. Can I just take a peek?
Can I just take a look at it?
No looking.
What? So let's keep searching.
I'll be back.
No need.
Okay.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I love mystery. A mirror. Someone has secured it against breaking with an absurd pile of pillows. Pillows secure the decorative frame, but on the pristine surface there's a scratch, and an irrational fear of potential ill fortune distorts the poor wretch's reflection, showing a face deprived of reason, trace unknown. By a pawn. And there's a really cool chess set. A really cool chess set. I can so I guess it's really superstitious. I could see getting just certain pieces just to have them. Figure. The stone angel seems to have its eye on the entire room. The lone wing, while small and coarse, seems to spread across the shop. Enveloping the owner in a sense of security, anxiety gives way to clear comfort every time he sets his eyes on the talisman that keeps all evil outside. A familiar superstitious person. Giving us the exclamation point outside, but let me just see if there's anything else to say.
What now?
Okay, gotta go outside.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so we can find stuff outside, it seems. Oh! A ladder! Toppled ladder. A tall ladder that was knocked over by someone or something. The ladder is splashed with paint and droplets of overwhelming fear. Someone was afraid to pass under its steps as much as a child fears descending into a dark basement. Fear of terrible misfortune is soaked into the pine knots. Touch wood. The pawnbroker is very suspicious. He fears almost everything and tries to secure himself from any danger, even the most unlikely. If he could be convinced that the dead man's ring is not something he would like to possess. Ellipses. Yeah. Sorry, it's cursed. I'm a Thaumaturge, I know all about that. Let's do a quick save. We have crashed once.
What now?
Part 5. Reach out to his superstitious nature and let fear overcome him. That's so mean.
You can feel evil energy creep out from every corner surrounding you. You're afraid you might be hexed. You don't realize you bring bad luck on yourself.
How so?
Don't you know dead people's things, especially personal items, attract restless souls? Can you hear the whispers? Is it the wind? It's strangely cold here.
Take this cursed ring away from me. I don't want it.
I'll happily rid you of this potential curse.
All we wanted to do was look at it. Victim's wedding wing. What a rumbling clatter, an eerie tremolo, horses in the sky, horses tramping in the sky, hooves clattering. A thought echoes in the mind like a mantra, caused by pain and panic. It ate into the gold ring, like a crimson rust as its owner drew his last breath. I want to know what the horses in the sky means. Being a picture book mouse. I never read, okay, we need to actually do this, I think. We need to find somewhere to wait. Like, let us sit on the bench in the rain.
Let's wait. Let's wait until
night.
So, let's kill some time.
I never read those. Are they like Redwall? Okay, we can do more talking. There used to be like a Twitter bot that would generate. I'm just seeing where the other one is. Seeing, maybe we'll just do you first. That would like generate meals from those books, which is it's one of those like Twitter bots that is just very sweet. Hello, ma'am.
Friend of Piotrusius. You can ask, just be discreet.
Let's ask about the victim.
What about Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever cheer him up. It must be really hard for his wife now. A friend of a friend saw him in a moonshine often. A local joint.
I know where it is.
Anything else?
Thank you for being willing to talk to me. Goodbye.
Give my best to Piotruś.
Hey, what are you up to? Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
Let's all just calm down here.
I was only asking the lady a few questions. I'll take my leave.
Over my dead body.
Yeah.
Forget it. This is nothing, really. Just idle chit-chat, that's all.
I'm supposed to step in if any fishermen or others can't bother you. So I am. Unless you want to be left alone. And you? Come here. Losing a few teeth will teach you not to waste a hooker's time.
Okay. Well, we can Dimension Force Deed 5. Back with Velis. Let's see. What do we need for Dimension Force Deed 5? I always forget the scroll bar. I think we can just develop. Well, I want to save. So we haven't used Bella's yet, and I would like to. Available upgrades. I don't think I'm gonna use this focus. Bloody rejuvenation. We're okay for healing, although it does feel very powerful. Sabotage. It's all to do with suffering. Wouldn't be bad to stick one of these just because we're here. Reduces focus. Why don't we do that one? Just because it bounces. Quick attack. Perfectionism, so we're liking that one. You have less, not very much focus. You have the gun, but I do think we'll get rid of the one with the less HP first. Okay, what are you both doing? Reduces focus and counterattack prepping. Gonna focus on you, so let's swap to Velis. And so do we want to set up first? Damage, so interrupt, slippery bet, point to unlock King Frost. I believe we have 4 more, although I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an ultimate Salutor at the end. I would like King Frost. Or Mothman. Always Mothman. Hi Heavens, welcome! That's inflicts damage, that's a interrupt, wouldn't be bad. Inflicts damage, 10 of your health points. Good luck kiss, 50% chance that the damage will be tripled. Okay. I think we're gonna take... Okay, no, you should actually... You do that, and then we will... go in with our planned attack. Only 2 damage. We'll keep our... Okay, do have to be careful about the focus, since that seems... I mean, seems to be these enemies' focus. Yeah, let's... do the old 1-2. I really like Velis's design, though. Okay, have to be careful about focus. Now we're gonna... swap. And get suffering on you. The guns do 2 damage, we do 20. Okay, now we do have to get our focus back. Did this, and yep, this will get us beforehand. Okay, we'll get this set up. For my favorite Persona designs, I really liked Kaguya. And I didn't play Persona 5 Royal, but I really liked the new girl. I really liked her Persona designs. Oh, nope, we lost. I guess we need to... we'll just go for the kill. Okay, there's your special. You have a 1-2, but it's no match for our 1. Okay, now we're going to the Moonshine. Dante from Devil May Cry. I mean, I've never played it, but it is a joke that charms me a lot. What was the penalty for reaching 0 focus? I don't think we've ever hit it except for then, but it lets us, and I assume the opponent, use their stronger attack. Which I haven't done very much on my end because just reducing the focus takes so much longer than just... I think that's the attack that lets us use the gun, but just giving a really strong punch seems to work faster. Check out the Moonshine.
You're not from round here, I can see.
Good evening.
The cozy sweater.
Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
The weather. Yeah, maybe not Pride here. It's a shame you can only play with Cinderella for only a quarter. Oh no! I have been... I don't think I'm gonna play it. I mean, I don't even know if they announced it's gonna be released, but the gacha game, it's very cool to see all the new character designs. I do think some of the personas from that game look really cool on some of the characters. One of the early ones I remember revealed had this sort of pirate shark kind of motif going on. I really thought that was cool. I don't know, this might be, I feel like both of these might make you angry. Is it the weather?
Is it the weather that has this effect on you?
One more word, and we will take you out.
When you say it like that. Just the way he was saying it. I thought it might be like, you know, maybe I can offer something. Maybe you have the thing where weather gives you like a headache because the pressure changes. But just the way Victor says things. He did want to start a fight no matter what I picked. Will he be... Let's... I feel like he might call us out with the lies, so let's... I don't know if this is gonna go down either, but it's that or start a fight.
I'm a friend of Piotr Kusta.
Hey, do you hear the kind of names being tossed around here?
Yeah.
You better find some friends your own age. Pervert.
Oh.
Get that fancy pants.
We can't avoid it. Okay, you have risk. Infinite. The first attack on this target casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. When illusion of choice. It hasn't been great this game. Oh, Dimension Force. Okay, you need Dimension Force Mind. Sure. They'll get everything up to 5. And then Damage Catalyst. So what's that? That does seem pretty good. Increases damage by additional 100% if the enemy's in the suffering state. I do like what we have generally, though. Risk. Impact Runner's Focus. Lilac. You all have... Okay, you have the gun. You're also using your fist. So I'm not worried about bleeds so much here. 7 health points every round. Well, anyway, let's start in. Cast state on your allies this turn. Speeds up cute skill by 1 round. I wonder what it means. And you're both bash. And those are... Here we go, here's the fists that hit harder than anything else in this game. I wonder what it means if we... So you... swap. If a Salutor does the first hit. You'll do that, and then we'll throw that. That goes after. I'll get the... Maybe we will go... We'll just see what happens, because I don't know what the risk means. But we'll learn. We'll learn. Oh, super urgency. Let's swap suffering. Let's actually swap to Lilac and these I want to do reduce this vote. Yeah, okay. Do that on you. Kablam! These are all... That's not so bad. We got hit by bleed, so... How fast can we... I think... Wow, those are all gonna go through. Maybe we'll just make sure you go down. The suffering, 3 to 4 at the end. Let's just go for it. Now we want to use somebody who can heal. Yeah, 'cause look at that. Okay, so you're gonna go down. Okay, but now we can use the concussion. Okay, Velas can heal, so let's do that. Okay, you can... Here's the lucky... So here's the breakdown. There we go, that's what it's called when we reduce everything. But let's... get a bit of healing on you. And then for us, we're gonna do concussion. We need the combo. Stun locked him. Nobody can beat the option select. I tried to give you guys all an out. Just everybody is very eager to pick fights here.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
The kid says you two work together.
We do.
Is that true?
We do. Yeah.
That's right. At least he doesn't drink as much as
Oh,
you.
Victor.
You know it. I'm the only reason this investigation's going anywhere. If only they gave me some sort of badge for this. That sure would be something.
How are things? Have you got anything new? Or would you rather keep scuffling with Powiśle folks?
They started it. We can say we've learned so far.
Let's recap.
Did you ask aunties like I told you?
Don't interrupt.
No. We got the ring.
I've retrieved Bielecha's ring. He left his last fearful memory on it. Horses in the sky.
What is he? Crazy?
Good luck with information like this. Anything else?
Well, we still have to go into Moonshine, but we can mention it.
We're standing in front of the deceased's favorite joint, supposedly.
I've heard they've got some decent beer in there.
I bet you have.
I'll be off now.
You don't like the child?
Let me know if you find anything.
He's fun. I like him. He's been a fun little companion.
Anybody else got a problem with me? I thought so.
Oh, Victor. Okay, let's actually make a save. You. We have an axe. Someone has driven it deep into the wooden wall. Okay, I didn't notice that. Though it appeared otherwise, the item still carries a good memory. A simple game of axe throwing made long evening conversations more pleasant for the companions who have known each other since childhood. There are also words running down the handle. Fresh and sad, grief for the one who will never join them for a drink. The bartender's cloth. A threadbare piece of fabric to wipe glasses. Cloth that's stiff from dirt is marked by beer stains and remnants of conversations. Words of joy, words of pain, wishes of good fortune, secrets. Only companions make life in this despicable place at least somewhat bearable. Cigarette butt in an ashtray. So this is Trace Familiar Fisherman. Cigarette butt in an overfilled ashtray. Ash blends with thoughts and powders them gray. Don't make a mistake. Stay calm and watch the victim patiently. She can hear her brother's voice in her head. A scolding is other. As always, you're good for nothing. Hello, bartender. You should know things.
No browning, please. What can I get you?
Something continues to elude you, but...
I know Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here.
Wouldn't you rather have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
Not a word. The bartender doesn't want to talk about Tadeusz. I get it. I'm not from here, but maybe I can convince him somehow. Old ellipses. At the Moonshine, every patron here is a regular. No wonder they don't want to talk to me. I can sense a deep sadness in the bartender, caused by the loss of one of his companions. I could take advantage of this and get him to confide in me about the fisherman's latest victim. We could just use pride, or we can reach for the bartender's grief and make him open up. Let's go for that one.
You miss him, so do the others. You've known him for ages, and now the mere mention of his name tears a hole in your heart. Help me, and I will do him justice.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. If he went back to his wife that night rather than here, I guess he'd be still alive.
That means he spent his last night here?
Yeah, when he left, that was the last we ever saw him. It was pissing down that night too. And a few days later, he was lying sprawled out on the river bank like a dead fish.
Now I'm wondering, horses in the sky, horses... I make their hooves, they can be kind of loud, so maybe it was thunder? Ask if they talked about anything.
Did you talk to him?
Tadek did more drinking than talking. He only complained that Yadja had him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself of it, and he wouldn't pay for nothing. Other than that, no. He was a man of few words.
And who else was here that day?
I suppose we don't have many customers on rainy nights like that. Can you remember who else was here?
Just regulars. Same as today, some hookers come by at times. Today we've got one copper and one intrusive posh boy, which is unusual. I mean you.
Did someone follow him out?
Did Pielecha leave alone?
Gienek, the steel worker, left with him, but he came back shortly after and passed out in the corner. Then a hooker went out, probably to work.
Do you remember which one?
Clara. She's the caring one. She chumps around with the little shit Yusta.
Okay.
I'll be off now.
Good riddance.
Thank you for the info. Into darkness. Pielecha left the moonshine, vowing not to return to his wife. In the morning, he was already lying on the riverbank, dead. The last road. Hedges Pielecha died after leaving his favorite bar. His horses in the sky may relate to the last thing he heard before his death. Oh, horse-drawn coaches and carriages going across the bridge. Oh, okay. Horse-drawn coaches and carriages going across the bridge that towers over the district. So, the fisherman's torture chambers may be located under its massive arches in one of the barracks there. I don't want to go investigate torture chamber. Oh boy. That's where I'm okay being on low fidelity. I'm like, I want to do all this side backtracking. One sec. There we go. Just got to reset. Yeah, I was saying I like doing all the extra content, but I'm okay skipping the torture chamber part. Why? There we go. A brooch. A lost brooch with a green eye. It fell to the ground again, and the brooch fell from her collar. They say it's her favorite dress, dyed with Shields green? That's bad for her. Maybe they're right. She's already 60 years old. She doesn't have much left, after all. You have to die of something. Over here. Letter. Dear Ignacy, I'm tremendously grateful for the favor. Without your help, poor Antosh would have been lost. You may ask what prompted him to take such a desperate step. Well, it started with a night of heavy drinking and visit to a tarot reader, all at the behest of that madman Kazimierz. It's unheard of. Madame Lulu looked into the cards, predicted an imminent trip for Kazimierz, and a few days later he receives a call to join his father, who has an urgent need of him in London. Rantosh, Madame Lulu's prediction was that if he puts all his eggs in one basket, he would lose his family fortune. The wretched boy panicked, convinced that the madam had made another correct prediction. By the way, I heard that our tarot reader will soon come to Warsaw and will be staying there for a month. You'll have the opportunity to test her effectiveness yourself. I wish you continued good health and hope to see you soon.
Well, there we have it.
Pages written on expensive paper, hidden in a torn envelope. The letter's contents suggest that the tarot reader, Madame Lulu, accurately predicts the future. Night of Divination. Okay, so is this not related to the what we're doing right now? At midnight, you can visit the famous tarot reader, Madame Lulu. At 8, Varnia Street. She's just arrived in Warsaw, and rumor has it that her divinations come true. Okay. Might not be relevant. Okay, am I gonna have to blur the screen? No, this looks okay. Have I played any as Vanillaware? Is that, did they just do Unicorn Overlord? I've actually never played any of their games, but I have been interested in Unicorn Overlord. I like strategy. Piano, an old, barely working instrument. Trace familiar. Fisherman. Sec, I just want to drink. Thoughts of lost hopes in the mean city of Warsaw. Unstrung like the instrument they've settled on, suddenly they vanish completely, replaced by violent memories as their owner senses the odious smell of fish in the air.
Is the gent looking to forget his worries for a while? Discretion guaranteed. I haven't had an angry wife come here yet.
Are you the owner of this establishment?
Of course, precious. Welcome to Auntie Yaja's bawdy house.
Let's ask about the piano. I'll not report to PC. Oh. Bloodborne one day. And it's okay to give me suggestions. It's truthfully I am a bit inundated with a lot of things at the moment, so I haven't actually played much. I haven't been gaming that much on my own time, but I'm always interested, particularly to learn about new stuff, even if I don't get to go to it immediately. I have quite the backlog.
Who usually plays the piano here?
Would that it were only one. We get no shortage of has-been artists here, or them that try to bamboozle the girls into giving them a better price, especially if they're drunk. One of the girls saw it in a pawn shop. It wasn't cheap.
Your employees play too?
I can find you someone that can tickle the ivories. But that's not what I pay them for.
How's business?
Tell me about this place.
All right, precious. Ask away.
Change the subject. You started this, Victor.
When you send your girls out to work, aren't you concerned about their safety?
You must be the reason Anastasia and Clementina came back crying. Do you know how long it took me to calm them down?
At least here they are safe.
They are safe out there. Is that clear?
Are all the girls local? I know places like this offer lodgings to those arriving in the city in exchange for their services.
If you're implying something, precious, I can assure you that all the ladies here work of their own free will. Imagine coming here to be a cleaner or teach children, and then the only thing anyone really wants to pay you for is your ass. I'm the reason they can make a living. No offense, precious, but you have no idea what it's like.
Does Piotr Justa live here too?
That one always finds his way around. He's a nitwit. The girls like him and he likes them. As long as he knows his place, he can hang out here.
Where are his parents?
Who knows? He's a foundling.
I've heard Tadeusz Pielecha came here the day before he died.
You're not from around here, precious, are you? What are you snooping around for?
Solving a mystery. Oh. Curious where this goes.
I'm ashamed to say.
Precious, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Tell Auntie what's on your mind.
Nothing excites me more than touching things that have been touched by dead people.
We make our customers' dreams come true, but this will cost you.
The thing is, there's no... I don't feel any... I'm not... I don't understand his answers sometimes. Was he... moving on. I don't feel any sort of consequence to paying when we're not even in control of the money. We don't have... If I go to the menu, I can't even see what money I have.
I can pay you. How much?
20 rubles. After all, it is an uncommon whim.
Fine. In fact, the establishments of Śródmieście aren't as expensive as my sister told me.
Go on. Upstairs with you. Just don't scare my girls.
Oh, it's this one? Oh. Yes. Let's... Oh, it wants... Go to both? Okay. Hello. Maybe we can't do that yet.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. A level up. Ornate box. Its appearance stands out from the monotony of the threadbare room. Oh, trace certain, Clara. A thought frolics around the box. Gotrek stole something from her again, but can you blame him? The boy is like a brother, unruly and careless, but he is the only reason she still smiles. This trace is the fisherman's trace. Clara's trace. 2 bottles. They used to contain cheap, locally brewed beer. The urchin brought her favorite beer, but she had a customer. The heck with it. This time she'll make an exception and send the John off. I'd rather be drinking warm, flat beer than indulging the whims of Warsaw degenerates. Toppled table, trace unknown. The boy hid under the table just for giggles. He waited for her to come, and when she came, he jumped out from under the table so suddenly that he caught the attention of Auntie Yazja downstairs. The girl living here only laughed. A long and sincere laugh, a joyful memory. Around the rooms, Clara's carefree and sincere affection for Piotrek beams from the items. I was almost touched. The boy doesn't realize that his auntie is the fisherman. You have to find her. Piotrek may be in danger. Okay, and doesn't seem to actually want to let us go in there. Okay, we're on, we have a mission now. And I really hope it doesn't lead to a torture chamber. We gotta run. Okay, it splits. Are we... Is it just because there's different ways around? About the content, some content is not worth it. What do we have here?
So this is where you've been hiding, Auntie Clara.
Cigarette butts in a can. Cigarette butts thrown in a can in front of one of the warehouses. The cigarette butts are filled with hateful thoughts, exhaled with each drag. He just has to finish up with Aleja now, and he's on the table. Toss him out on the riverbank and go back to his place. Tangled mind. The murderess bears trauma from her past. Pain and anger impelled her to take revenge on men for the hurt caused by her brother, who reeked of fish. They stripped her of her moral inhibitions, and her disappointment with Warsaw and her life gave her twisted excuses for killing. Murderer's hideout. Okay. I don't want to. I don't like horror games. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's actually just the house of John.
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Piotrus's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
First ask what she did to him.
Why is he lying still? What did you do to him?
For now, he's only sleeping. The little angel. Like the others.
Tell her to move away from Piotrek.
Move away from him. None of this is his fault.
True. He was bright. He connected the dots quickly and found this place.
And this is why you want to kill him now?
I don't want to, but I must. Because of you. You're to blame for the boy wanting to play detective. And now his blood will be on your hands.
Start threatening. He liked you.
Piotrek is a bright lad, and he's got his entire life ahead of him. He trusted you.
Yes. He was the only one who never looked down on me. It's all your fault. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Oh no.
Why are you even doing this?
Why wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Okay, so we have remind her about her brother, mention her dislike of Warsaw, bring up the fish smell, bring out all her fondness. Let's go for that one.
You won't hurt him the same way you were hurt because you don't hate him. I have seen and felt how carefree you become in his presence, as if he gave you back moments of childhood that you never had.
I'm sorry, Piotruś.
Now, we'll leave together.
No, magician. Piotruś has all the time in the universe. I don't.
Stop!
What the fuck is this place? Who's this woman? Is she...
She's your fisherman. She's the one behind.
Fucking hell. I knew I would regret it. Don't tell me the kid is dead too. Well?
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Everything okay? You're...
Alright. Yeah. I'm alright.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
And I think you followed your pride.
Mr. Great Thaumaturge.
I don't think it gave me the option to do... Oh, backtracking. Come back. Not at a climactic moment. Scared stiffless. We gotta apologize.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah, forget about it. The risk comes with the job. But I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
I think we can ask.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up. And I don't remember.
I understand.
Would you have expected Clara?
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed. I also didn't anticipate that she'd take her life like this.
Hey Lexi, welcome. I hope you've been doing well. What's gonna happen to Kayata now? Yeah, and we haven't gotten the persona, our new Salutor.
What will happen to Cayetana now?
The perpetrator is deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It will take a while without a testimony. Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
I guess we're gonna have to wait. Apologize. I don't think it gave me the option. Apologize for not coming to get him.
I'm sorry, I didn't notify you before.
Apologizing won't change the fact that the murderess is dead.
Goodbye.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Cayetana's case, Commissioner.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Bye, kid.
Take care, partner. We did good.
He's so sweet.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
I want to see, go to the... I just want to see. Completed. Do we... I want to go to this save quickly, because... If I'd known there was the option, I might have gone, but... Yeah, he was hanging out down here. Let me just go look quickly. This is my fault for... Oh. Okay.
Anything new?
Okay. Let's maybe try this. I know who it is.
I know the fisherman's identity. It's Clara.
Get back
one of
up.
Antiaja's prostitutes.
What? So what are we waiting for? Let's get her!
I'm ready.
There's no time like the present.
Is this the place?
Yes, the fisherman's hideout.
Is the fisherman there now?
I'm not sure. I'll go in first. You can back me up in case something goes awry.
I trust you.
I mean, maybe if we took longer. He's still okay?
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Piotrus's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
Okay.
Move away from him. None of this is his fault.
True. He was bright.
Okay, I assume this
He
is all going to be
connected
the
the dots.
same
And
for a
this is
second.
why you want to kill him now?
I don't want to. And now he...
Piotrek is abrupt.
Yes. It's... everything would have...
Why are you?
Why would my only...
You won't hurt him the same. I have seen and felt. How can...
I'm sorry, Piotr.
Stop! You are under arrest for the murders of Tadeusz Pielecha, Jagna Bogdanka, Stanisław Pietrowicz, and likely several others as well.
What's with the shouting? I can't hear you, you know.
I haven't seen miracles like this before. What about the kid?
He's alive.
Okay, good.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Normally they do give you the...
How are you?
Oh, negotiator.
Anything?
An achievement.
No, nothing. I think.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. I mean, I did consider talking to him again, but because there wasn't the the quest marker, I didn't go check it out, but I'll be more mindful of that now. Yes, it is nicer to get the better ending.
Would you ever?
No.
Please.
I'm sorry for...
Nah, but...
Change.
I understand. What will happen to Cayetana now?
First, we'll have to get testimony from the murderers. It'll take a while, even if I expedite things. The paperwork alone will take a fair bit of time. I'll call you.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Cayetana's case, Commissioner.
Sure. Keep out of trouble.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
Okay, I'll be more careful this time. Or coming up about missing those alternate paths. So, I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for some of these friends. I think it was you. But I forgot it was. We were dealing with... We're getting our Salutor from Kaiten's nihilism. And this whole investigation part was not actually to do with a Salutor. So now we have... That's the main quest. Let's... I wasn't sure what time we wanted for this one. I was curious about this one, but let's... I want to see if we can do this. Find the tailor inspiration. I remember trying this and I couldn't figure out where it actually wanted me. Yeah. Morning. I tried different time zones. Or time zones. I tried different times and didn't seem to change anything. Maybe we can try again. Place a respite. Hey, look, one more. Can it tell me what time you want me to... Time of day. Okay, that's just about the benches. Ability. Okay, so it wants us to do... Wait. It wants us to find these things. Okay, let's actually try that. So we go to... Okay. That was over here. Let's see if we can figure this out. We need to find the certain conclusions. Just take a peek again. We have Off-White. We have the Lost Note. And Against the Current. Oh wait, these were in Plovishla as well. In the dream, so we look all around here. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Lost Note. But is this gonna need a certain time of day? Oh well, let's just look around. I think we found some of these over here, but let's see if we can trigger some nice particle effects and not end up in Silent Hill. And drink hot chocolate. A sweet aftertaste with a hint of bitterness. A postcard from the overseas world where the song of heavenly birds meets the rattle of slave chains. Keep looking. I like the chalk drawings you can see sometimes. Okay, or Silent Hill up there. I think we've probably done everything in the graveyard, so do you have anything else, cemetery merchant?
Anything caught your eye, sir?
Okay, we've already done this.
I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
Okay.
They have no... please, tell...
So let's change the time and see if we can... see if we can make anything else appear. I think we want that. What the... Stop barber. Early morning. We cannot use that bench, even though it looks like a perfectly comfortable bench. We can sit on the bench in the middle of the rain, but... no, you want this bench.
Aren't your legs getting sore?
Okay, this was early morning.
Stupid question. Let's wait until...
wait until noon.
So, let...
I think when I found the other items, they were over here. But... okay, what can I talk about? I saw an article recently, I didn't read it in detail, which concluded that dogs, if they smell your stress, it makes them more pessimistic. It was a research paper on that. We'll just go up to the top again, unless I'm totally missing how this quest works, but... at least I can talk about dogs getting pessimistic. I have to say on the Frey dog, I don't think I ever considered her to be pessimistic, but I'm going to be more mindful of that now. Because I do not want her to be a pessimistic dog. I do tend to give her a cuddle when I'm very stressed. She's very good at that. How do you tell that dogs are pessimistic? I didn't fully, I only skimmed the paper. I read the abstract and skimmed through the methods. It was something to do with they got the, because yes, that is a very good question. How do you tell if a dog is pessimistic? Oh, one sec. Okay, not much ringing. I believe what they did was they got, my understanding was they had dogs become used to expecting like a bowl of food in a certain room.
Let me rest.
And then put another
Let's wait
bowl
until...
out and, okay, afternoon.
So...
And it was if they expected that bowl of food to have food in it or not. That's what determined if they were optimistic or pessimistic. They went up to the bowl of food. That was my kind of understanding. It was fairly complex, and it's not, I guess animal psychology is not something I've ever studied. Over here. Oh, we found a theater. Cool. I will take experience. Oh, and now people appeared. And it changed the time.
Do you call this a proper time for a visit? What's going on?
What did I walk into? Was this Rasputin's place? Yeah. One sec. Yeah, but it was... Oh yeah, and part of, to measure stress, to make sure the dogs were like exposed to stress, they like collected the shirts from people and they either made them like watch videos or made them like do public speaking. And then they like collected those shirts and then they would like expose the dogs to that. But really interesting work. I mean, sometimes when you, I mean, it's not an area I was ever really a part of, but conceptualizing those studies, sometimes you read a paper and like, how do you even come up with this? Sometimes they're really you're trying to test something and you have to come up, how do you test that? Sometimes incredibly clever. I will introduce myself.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Sir and Madam are already in bed. Come back in the morning like someone respectable.
That's fair.
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Okay, never mind. Sorry for bothering you. We got new dialogue. Will I continue to... I don't know what I'm meant to be doing for this quest exactly. I could look up a guide. But for that moment, I mean, because we've done the graveyard pretty thoroughly. Unless we just want to sit for like here. Brochure! The Grand Derby. That was different. I don't think we did late afternoon. We can do that quickly. Well, as quickly as it takes for Victor to wait.
Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Okay, one more like running in circles. And then we'll decide I'm approaching this the wrong way again. They took away my quest markers. I'm lost without them. Yeah, he's quite good at this time-killing business. The other bench, that's still locked. Okay, maybe misunderstanding this again. I want to do the tailor quest because I want, even though I like her outfit, it'd be fun to choose different clothing. You give me the option, I want to learn about it. Hello, okay. I will look up, maybe I'll look up a guide in between. Off-white against the current. I mean, the other two are... Okay, fine. Oh, tracking! Why are you so funky at the moment? My phone's just getting old. Come back. There we go. Okay, what's our other quest? What else can we do in between that? So we have Memory Horizon, which I don't know if we have something else for. No, it doesn't look like it. But that one seemed to be story gated. And so I guess we're looking for this one. I'm afraid, dog. Want to get up, don't you? Hey, dog loves to come hang out. Sometimes I go in, sometimes I go to sit in this chair and just do a little bit. Sometimes I'm only go on this computer for like a few minutes just because I want to update something before I stream, and she'll come running to jump up on my lap. Hey, hi! Hi! Okay, I'll have another drink. You're a little tangled though. My headphones, one sec. Maybe... Optimist dog, I was just thinking, maybe I need to be careful when I'm doing the scary stuff in Fallout. I don't want to get stressed and her to become a pessimist. She's secretly trying to backseat. Just helping out. Ooh. Examine. Okay, do that, but let's also admire the view. I wish these lasted a tiny bit longer. Emotional support is a good emotional support doggo. Hunting crop. A riding crop with a mahogany handle. A mahogany colored handle, autumn leaves, a fox's bushy tails among the trees. The memory of autumn hunts is covered by dark clouds. Once every expedition was exciting. but now they've become routine. Yet, he must keep doing them to retain his place in the Count's circle of friends. Hello. You're all looking quite dapper. Okay, so that's the hotel. We are going over here to get our shoes shined. Going to a bench, a special bench.
Hi, Victor. Something held me up. Have you been waiting long? Just a moment.
I can wait infinitely.
Welcome back to our favorite square. A lot of good memories, hmm?
Confirm.
That's true, I do have fond memories of this place. You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshky to the booth. And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts. And Ligia would always rush you. That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that? Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help.
I don't think I've ever had plum donuts.
You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
Hi Panda, welcome. You're planning on making more videos? I want to, that's the plan. It's just getting to coordinate both of us has been a little challenging at the moment, but I certainly want to. Let's hear him out.
I'm all ears. It's about Petya. At the Imperial Hotel, a boy, fell from a balcony and he's dead. Those hyenas from the Warsaw Courier have already jumped on it. How is it linked to Petya? Is he all right? Yes, he's fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
Article from the Daily Courier. A young man lost his life during a drinking bout at a hotel. According to the article, he was friends with my cousin, Petya Voronin. You like Pondering's best, Mr. Donut? Did you go? I'm not actually a big donut person. But the occasional. Often they're a little too sweet for me, but occasionally. Now let's talk about Petya.
I didn't know Petya lived at the Imperial. He didn't mention it when I saw him at the funeral. He rents an apartment. Says he's more comfortable that way. Closer to his friends. You know, I'd like to be more in touch with him. You're not very close? Since losing Helena, it's been up and down between us. My work kept me from devoting enough attention to him. Maybe I was too lenient with him.
Let's learn something about the victim.
Who was the guy who died? Ludwik Krajewski. He and Petya were from two different worlds. You know, the Krajewskis are... they're not wealthy. There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Petya meet? That you'll have to ask my son.
Ludwig's death. Ludwig Krajewski was killed at the Imperial Hotel. His family is reportedly already being pestered by the press, seeking comment on the incident. I should pay them a visit if I want to learn more. More murder mysteries.
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle? Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Petya. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth, whatever it is. And those Krajewskis. I know the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue. I'll go see Petya. And where can the Krajewskis be found? They live in a courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house, near the Imperial. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Thank you. Go. I stay here for a while.
That line read where he's like, and what are you expecting me to do? He didn't seem very happy about this. Learn the role. So I guess we'll do that is the subtask, so we'll get into this. First. Oh, down the stairs. Okay, so here is let's make a quick save. Oh, hey, I'm afraid dog. Sometimes she makes little like snuffle sounds, and I don't know if that gets picked up.
Nobody's home?
They are. They just won't answer the door. Tobias Fegin, the Warsaw Courier.
Maybe they want to mourn their son in peace rather than talk to the press.
What are you looking for here?
Information. But I think my methods are more effective.
Then maybe I will leave, and later you can share something. Deal?
I mean, if it's exchanging information, we could also learn something, but I don't think they want to talk to the press, so go away.
I've got a better idea. You get lost, and I won't knock your teeth
Victor!
out.
A subtle suggestion, Mr. Man with the book. Fine, I'm going.
You chased him away? Glory be. Thank you. Please, come in before he gets back. Let me at least offer you some...
And why are you so kind? I mean, I'm not surprised it was
Thaumaturge
aggressive,
never
but
fails me. There is something here.
I guess I'm not surprised, but sometimes he goes so much more intense than I expect him to be. Okay, let's just see what we've got. Examine. Oh, with a fur collar. A coat sewn at a well-known tailor on Prajna Street. Black wool hugs the perfectly finished line of the collar. Vented buttons still radiate with the faint glow of Parisian lights. The beauty of the intention is covered with dust. This gift wasn't chosen to make someone happy. Oh, the owner simply got bored with the out-of-fashion piece of rubbish, and then trace unknown. I've been curious about some of the performances. I mean, just out of plain curiosity, I wonder where it's recorded. Some people have Polish accents, and then others don't. Photo of a young woman. The photo shows a young woman posing in a photography studio. A look in frozen time, love portrayed with a rich man's money, a piece of delight cropped to fit the frame. The paper reflects the light and thoughts of the beloved wrapped around the photograph like a halo around the head of a saint. Race unknown. Broken plate. Pieces of a broken plate lying on the kitchen floor. Every shard of the plate, tossed with fury, radiates with a sense of injustice. A lifetime of hard work, taking care of his family. He didn't deserve such immense suffering. Sharp shards feel stuck in the throat and throttle with each heartbeat. Well, the observations, I think, have some of my favorite writing in this game. Crumpled bill, a high medical bill, and an annotation of debt. Amounts keep appearing on more and more pieces of paper, written as dead strings of digits. The paper has been crumpled up by weary hands, and the corner warped by wet tears. Helplessness and despair pass through the heart in waves, each one more dizzying, and then trace certain. But that, yeah, certain is you.
Come in. Would you like some tea? My name's Krajewski. Zygmunt.
Zygmunt.
Viktor Szulski. Thank you. Maybe later. I have a question.
Is it about Ludwig? Since you brushed that news hound off. All right. Ask away.
Guess we did make the right options then. I guess let's ask about the journalist first.
Do you get invaded by the press often?
Not a day passes without someone knocking at the door, sniffing around, reopening wounds, looking for a scoop. But each one of them also promises money. We're not wealthy, and after Ludwig's death, we have even less.
You could use some money now.
Sure, but I really don't know what I could tell the news hounds.
That's enough.
Enough. Let's ask about the found items.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked around by now?
We have all sorts of things. Let's ask about the photograph.
I found a photo of a young woman. Who is she?
This is Hannah, Ludwig's sweetheart. They had been seeing each other for a while. She was here not long ago, after what happened.
Missing subtitles there. Ask about the men's coat.
An elegant men's coat. Is it Ludwig's?
I don't have the heart to sell it. Ludwig liked it so much. Piecia gave it to him.
And ask about the bill.
I've seen the doctor's bill.
I think this is trash.
I'm surprised how chill this guy is with us completely. I mean, I know it's part of the game, but we just went through everything in the house and asked intimate questions. Let's ask about Ludwig and Pitya.
Did Ludwig live here with you?
Not much recently. Piecia kept inviting him to all kinds of places. Parties, dances, horse racing.
Did it happen often?
What? Piecia's invitations? Yes. I would tell him Ruskies were not appropriate company for him.
Perhaps Ludwig was impressed with it all.
You bet. But if you ask me, Piecia was using Ludwig so that others would admire him for spending time with a poor man. So, there you have it.
Petya's purpose. According to Zygmunt, Petya used his relationship with the poor Ludwig to build up his image. A profitable relationship. Ludwig and Petya's relationship was quite complicated. Petya's goal was to show others that he was magnanimous because he was friends with a poor boy. Ludwig, on the other hand, wanted to give his fiancée a good life thanks to his friend's support. He was also impressed by the company of the young Voronin.
That's enough. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We will fade the screen. But we have the... Where will this... Okay, that leads us outside, but is there anything else in here? Doesn't seem to be. Okay. I assume we'll come back. As long as you don't start breaking pots, we'll be fine. Oh. It break my tracking, however. these come back? There we go. Let's see where these lead. But first, gotta stop to examine. Piece of thread. A beige thread smudged with mud. Day by day, the repetitive clatter of machines. The seamstress's hands work abstractly. After hours of sewing, they wither like flowers lacking water. She has been quilting these fabrics for so many years. Nothing ever changes, except for these hands becoming more and more weak and wrinkled. Oh.
Mr. W.S., what's the hurry? You didn't introduce yourself, but I have my own ways of getting to the truth. W.S. Victor Shulsky.
Hello.
Are you one of those Shulskys? Stanisław's son?
No. What do you want?
I know. You told me to go away, but you know what the press is like. So, what have you found out?
You haven't really given me any reason to trust you. I mean, and I want that you're doing this for any charitable reasons. Let's start by saying we didn't determine anything and see where that actually leads first.
I didn't learn anything new.
Too bad. I'm afraid in tomorrow's newspaper people will read that Thaumaturge is a scam.
Excuse me?
In that case, until next time, Mr. W.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I'm perfectly fine not giving you any help after that. Okay, this is... you then. Candle. The candle is burning slowly on an improvised altar dedicated to Ludwig. The flame hisses treacherously. Grief over the death of a child bites and slowly sucks the blood, especially at night, when Maria's raspy breathing can also be heard. Sigmund knows that he will soon place a second candle on the altar soon, and then his heart will shatter into a million pieces. The Kryoskis are in a difficult situation. Ludwig has died, which has worsened the already seriously ill Maria's condition. The medical costs are too high for Sigmund to bear. Yeah, one more. Okay. Well, we do not seem to have access to it, but we have money. A free dog. Okay. We're just sitting. Oh, wanna get down? So I want to see where is this actually gonna take us. Then I might actually finish a little bit. Oh,
hello.
Never mind.
Mr. Shulsky, hello. Shall I inform the authorities and hospitals, or shall I wait?
Excuse me?
Your last visit has become somewhat of a legend.
Well,
this
that's
time
fair.
it'll be quiet, I promise. I'm here to see Pyotr Voronin.
Is Master Voronin moving out by any chance?
That doesn't. Ask where you can find Pitya.
Never mind. Where can I find our pest?
Room 213, second floor. You've been there already.
The concierge's opinion of Petya. According to the concierge, Petya makes life difficult for the hotel's guests and employees. And we might have already... Complaint. Dear sirs, I'd like to inform you that my wife and I are forced to shorten our stay at the hotel if the situation does not change. Peaceful rest has recently become impossible here to the noise coming almost all night every day from the flat on the first floor, where, as we've heard, Mr. Voronin lives. In addition, there are people of dubious provenance in the vicinity of this flat in the evenings. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get as far away from such excesses as soon as possible, which we'll do if you do not do something about it. Yours sincerely, Alexander Ivanov. That's a piece of evidence. Let me just make sure there's nobody else in the corner. Doesn't seem to be. And we'll go upstairs and I'll probably save there. Let's just see where we're going. Hello. Oh, tracking. Oh my goodness. Really finicky today. Set quickly. Okay. Make a save. I'm gonna finish up there. But I hope everybody's been having a good start to the... Let's see, what did we accomplish? A little bit of side questing. But didn't exactly... We still got kind of put off from finishing things, which makes sense. We still have, I guess, quite a few more points before we can actually... I won't be surprised if it takes a bit more to start unlocking these friends. We're behind on points. But still pretty good. And I will be... I'm just thinking, anything else I want to say? We'll be continuing with New Vegas and the day after tomorrow, and hopefully finishing the DLC. But again, thank you everybody for joining me and letting me... I'm always like really thankful that I get to try out all these sorts of different games like this, and people are willing to give them a chance with me. I'm always really grateful for that. Yes, I will see you soon. And again, once again, thank you everybody, and I hope you have a good, just moving everything, good start of the rest of your week. Thank you, bye-bye.